Do you like ice cream sandwiches?
Of course I do.
Okay. Do you like ice cream sandwiches?
I love ice cream sandwiches.
All right, come with me.
Sweet.
Do you like ice cream sandwiches?
If I eat them right now, I'm going to throw up.
Welcome back to Food Friday on the Arkitect Fitness YouTube channel. My name is Tony, and today on Food Friday, we're talking about a very, very sweet treat, and that is the Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches. And I know what you're thinking. Gosh darn it, Tony, this is a fitness channel. Why the heck do you keep reviewing all these junk foods? But you know what? I'm absolutely not going to stop doing reviews on foods like this until everyone out there realizes that it is mostly the calories that matter and the macronutrients, and you need to let go of your food biases. That's right, science has proven time and time again that the biggest factor in determining your weight loss results is going to be calories, proteins, carbs, and fats, and not where those macronutrients or calories come from. Now, I'm not saying that eating unprocessed foods and whole foods isn't important, because it absolutely is for a whole host of reasons that we're not going to talk about today. But with all of that said, you're going to have so much better long-term results if you allow yourself to eat foods that you enjoy. And the only way you can ever do that is if you factor them into a daily calorie intake. If you go on these crazy restrictive diets, eventually you will fall off the wagon. And when you do, you're going to fall off hard. So instead of just factoring in a small amount of sweet treats and other foods you enjoy here and there, you are going to completely binge and gain a ton of weight back. But that's not what this video is about, so let's get right into it. Let's talk about the Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches, vanilla gone wild flavor. Now, I actually don't really like sweet foods that much. I'm more of a salty kind of guy. Pizza and fried foods are more of my vice, but every once in a while you're in the mood for something sweet and you don't want to do a ton of damage on your macros for the day. Enter the Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches. Now, compared to a traditional ice cream sandwich, the macros aren't that much better, but they're significant enough, especially when it comes to the fat. So a traditional hood ice cream sandwich, for example, has about 8 or 9 grams of fat in it, where the Skinny Cow only has 3.5. Now, you might say that's not that big of a difference, but one thing you need to keep in mind is the Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich weighs about 70 grams, where the hood ice cream sandwich only weighs about 60. So you're actually getting more ice cream sandwich for the macros than you do with a traditional one. So before we go any further, let's look at the nutrition facts, including the ingredients, as we always do here on Food Friday. So a serving size is one sandwich, which is 70 grams. That is 160 calories. 35 of those calories come from fat. Total fat, 3.5 grams. Cholesterol, 10 milligrams. Trans fat, 0. Sodium, 150 milligrams. Total carbohydrate, 28. 1 gram of fiber, 15 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. So compared to a traditional ice cream sandwich, the biggest advantage is in the reduction in overall fat. And of course, the ice cream sandwich is a little bit bigger, so you're getting more sandwich per macro. There is 1 more gram of protein in these compared to a regular ice cream sandwich. But what really stood out to me the most is the hood ice cream sandwiches actually have 15 grams of added sugar, where this doesn't list added sugar, so I'm assuming most of it is naturally occurring. So let's talk about the ingredients really quick. Ingredient number 1, low-fat vanilla ice cream, skim milk, corn syrup, cane sugar, cream, buttermilk, tapioca starch, guar gum, pectin, natural flavor, chocolate cookies, wheat flour, cane sugar, palm oil, caramel color, cocoa processed wheat, alkali, salt, baking soda, and soy lectin. And it contains milk, wheat, and soy ingredients. So probably not the best as far as ingredients go, but this isn't a food that you'd be eating probably every day, like a Kodiak pancake, for example. This is something I like to keep in the freezer when I'm in the mood for something sweet, and that usually just hits the spot. So how do they taste? Well, I really enjoy them. I think they taste just as good, if not a little bit better, than a regular ice cream sandwich. I love the texture and consistency, and I find them to be very soft, even if they've been in the freezer, and they're really fresh. They're not super hard or hard to chew. And the ice cream just tastes and feels a little bit more real to me than the really cheap kind of soft serve type of ice cream you get in an ice cream sandwich. But I wanted to do something a little bit different on this Food Friday, so I brought some samples into the gym and did a blind taste test with my clients to see if they could taste the difference between a Skinny Cow lower calorie ice cream sandwich and a traditional Hood ice cream sandwich, and if they could taste a difference, which one would they prefer? I actually thought it was going to be a landslide for the Skinny Cow, but it wasn't, and let's see what the results actually were.
I don't think we're gonna go for all of them. What do you think?
Good.
All right, pretty standard.
Yeah, that's just like the neutral.
Ice cream sandwich B. What do you think?
Okay.
You don't like it as much.
It's good. The other one's better.
You like the other one better. All right.
You can tell a difference though.
All right.
But I would still rank this one a 3 on my 1 to 3 scale.
What was the other one then?
3.
Okay. Ice cream sandwich A.
You know which is which? Good.
Good? Let me try one. How is it? All right, we're gonna have you try a different brand though. You're gonna tell me which one you like better.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the biggest one.
What do you think?
I think I like the first one better.
But do you like the second one?
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right. What about you?
I like the second one. I got a bigger piece too.
You like the second one better? Tell me what you think.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Are you a big ice cream sandwich person?
I like them.
You like it? Sample A.
I like A better.
You like this one better?
The other one was a little like nutty.
Nutty.
Yeah.
Homemade. Just eat it. Tell me what you think. If you like it or not.
Yeah, kind of tastes like a graham cracker.
Tastes like a graham cracker. Are you a big ice cream sandwich guy?
I guess not. No.
Do you like it?
I feel like it doesn't really taste like anything.
Feel like it doesn't taste like anything?
Yeah.
You like the first one better? Sample B. Tell me what you think.
I like the center. It has nice flavor.
Sample A. What do you think?
This one has a thicker outside, but I actually like the previous one because I don't really like the taste of the outside that much. My ice cream sandwiches, I like a little thinner.
So here we have the ice cream sandwich unpackaged. As you can see, they are circular and not rectangular like a traditional one. One of the comments, as you may have noticed in the taste testing, is that there is a little bit more ice cream than there is cookie on the Skinny Cows. And I just think that that's kind of why you're eating it. The chocolate cookie adds some flavor, but at the end of the day, you're kind of eating it because it's ice cream. So there you have the results of the blind taste test with some of my clients. As you can see, it was split almost 50-50. Some people preferred a traditional ice cream sandwich and some people preferred the Skinny Cow. And as much as I would love to bring you a knock it out of the park product every single week here on Food Friday, a big part of this video series is just to try a bunch of different foods that may or may not make your dieting strategy a little bit easier. For me, I actually prefer the taste of the Skinny Cow. So when I'm looking for a treat, I'm definitely going to go for the Skinny Cow over a traditional ice cream sandwich. But for you, because the macros are so close and some people are divided on the flavor, it might not be worth it. So what other macro-friendly treats do you guys like, whether it's a Skinny Cow product or something else? Please let me know in the comments below. These videos aren't just for me to help you, but they're also for me to explore different things that are going to help me on my own weight loss journey. If you've tried the Skinny Cow ice cream sandwiches, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on them. And if there's any product you'd like to see featured on Food Friday, please let me know. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on Monday for the next Mindset Monday.